Hello, hello, and welcome. This is gonna be a chit chat and I guess September favorites. Let's say all the things that I've been loving in September. Some of them are new, some of them are new to me, and I've just been obsessed with these things. So, without further ado, let me show you the things. Okay, so first up in my obsessed with list, and you can tell by how well loved she is the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. Okay, we love her. I've been wearing this face all day. I did my makeup maybe around 3 p.m. and now as I'm filming this, it's closer to 9. And I have not touched up. I sprayed her one more time when I got in from being out, but other than that, this is the face. Now, some of that has to do with my primer and my foundation itself, which we can get into. But this setting spray is giving me the same longevity that I loved with On Till Dawn without the dryness. And don't get me wrong, On Till Dawn is that girl, but it's like hairspray. It's giving you that hold and it's giving you that sparkling feeling of alcohol. And I don't always love that, especially because I tend to run sensitive and I keep a lot of actives in my skincare. So sometimes my setting sprays can be stingy. I don't enjoy a stingy setting spray, and so this one gives me all the hydration and the moisture that I need without the stinging feeling. So 10 of 10, One Size. Love you guys. I'm down to my last little drop, okay? She's a classic girl. Love her. Holy grail status. All right, next up, and things that I have been loving. Are we going to stay in makeup or are we going to go to hair? Let's go to hair. This is the Cecred Moisture Sealing Lotion. In September, after the eclipse, I cut my hair off again. And I know, before you guys go, SATAR'RA, again, yes, again. I don't know how I feel about hair. Me and hair, honestly, we're just not sure on each other. And so I'm thinking that I'm going to grow it out. And I'm thinking that I'm going to try to keep it in like cute braided styles. Because I don't like the feeling of hair on me. Like maybe it's a sensory thing. But I just don't enjoy it. And I don't enjoy the detangling. And I don't enjoy that. However, I think now at my big age, I want the versatility. And I want to see what my little hair can do. And so right after the eclipse, I shaved my head bald, like skin bald. And now this is the growth that it's made. And so it's been very low maintenance. I have been a Cecred girly since I had a relaxed pixie. I've always been a short hair girl, but I had a relaxed pixie last year when Cecred launched, and I loved it on my relaxed hair. So I still have my products, and I'm still loving it. And all that I've really been using besides the shampoos and conditioners is the moisture sealing lotion and one other product that I'll show you shortly. But this has been keeping my hair hydrated. It's been making my little baby what want to be waves, the future of waves, maybe, we don't know, making them pop, and really just keeping it simple, keeping it light, keeping my scalp feeling good. Again, on sensitive skin things, I don't like a hair product that irritates my scalp, and having such short hair, your products are very close to your scalp, and so I am enjoying the moisture sealing lotion for just keeping it hydrated, keeping it soft, and not giving me any itchies or any flakies. So Beyonce, 10 of 10. You know I love it. Also, hair things I have been loving. Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey Ultimate Strength Serum. It's an oil with Ayurvedic Brahmi and Amla oils. It says a healing hair oil blend crafted to combat thinning and hair breakage. Now, I don't have thinning or hair breakage. However, this makes my hair so soft. And this is not just a September fave. This is a forever fave. I've been using this on all different types of hair. Relaxed, locked, afro, okay, bleached hair forever. Me and my baby sister, who she's got a head full of gorgeous hair, we talk about this and endorse her. So Miss Camille Rose, No matter what style I have, you're in my cart. And this has been just so soothing. Like, it's one of the first things I put on my scalp when I shave my head. Like, immediately I reach for this. So yeah, if you're looking for a good hair oil, she's not too heavy, not too light. If you're low porosity like me, I will use her to seal. Once I have some little strands, I do like to seal in moisture with her. But again, I tend to be low porosity, so I don't need a lot of heavy sealants. I get my moisture from water in the shower and like an oil to just really lubricate the strands, hydrate, make things feel soft and nourish. And if you're looking for all of those things, Camille Rose, Cocoa Nibs, and Honey. And smell, the smell is delicious. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a cherry almond. It's delicious. Like, better than the Jergens cherry lotion, but somehow nostalgic like that. But like, imagine if that cherry Jergens smell was like a rich girl elevated. Are you hearing me? Are you feeling me? She's her. She's her. Okay, an oil, but not for the hair, is the EOS Shea Better Cashmere Body Oil in Vanilla Cashmere. We were all obsessed with the lotion. Everyone loves the EOS Vanilla Cashmere lotion for how she smells and how she feels. I'm a body oil girl. Not that I can't get down with the lotion or a cream, but I've got lots of curves, okay? Lots of hills and valleys to get around. And I appreciate the efficiency. That's the word I'm looking for. The efficiency of a body oil when you are in the shower, right? Also because for me, I like to apply my body oils onto wet skin and then go in with a richer body butter where I might need it. Knees, elbows, any dry places. But I'm a body scrub, body oil kind of girl. And being a body oil girl, the Shea Better Cashmere Body Oil is phenomenal, and the price point is very cute too, because I have used some bougie, expensive, luxurious, delicious body oils that I love, but I do love a body oil that makes me have that luxurious feeling without breaking the bank, honey, because she's an independent and self-funded artist. So we've got to watch our coins. What's that clip where they're like, you see how I am? The budgeting, I've never been like this. You see how I am? Like, just counting every penny. Like, that is how it feels to be working to release music as an independent artist and a beauty lover. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Right? So I love a body oil that gives me my luxe feeling without luxury pricing. Hello? Speaking of affordable luxuries, we can talk about Miss Girl. Now, she's famous. I'm just late to the party. This is Bath & Body Works Covered in Roses, and she's a dupe for Delina, and I love Delina. I have Delina, okay? So I know real Delina, and I've smelled her, and Covered in Roses is really, really close for a fraction of the price, and so I don't see why you wouldn't. I was in store, I smelled her, and I said, yeah, take me back to suburbia, Bath & Body Works. Take me with you. Take me through there. Take me through there. Back to the mall. Back to wherever I need to go to make sure that I have this fragrance. Okay. And I'm not normally a Bath & Body Works girl besides the candles. And even then, I'm more of a boy smells girl. Shout out boy smells. Okay. Vanilla era. Making my home just smell rich and luxe. But Bath & Body Works Truly You Ate with Covered in Roses body mist, and it lasts a long time too. People always ask me what I'm wearing like hours after I've worn it, so that's kind of nuts as well. Jumping back into makeup. Now this is like a mega giant, okay? And this is a forever fave. These are 2 palettes, and I wasn't going to talk about this because it was limited edition and it's not in stores anymore, but now I can talk about it because Miss Danessa Myricks, girl, is releasing a new lightwork palette on October 10th, and so I'm including the original lightwork palette and the Freedom palette. Well, I won't say the original because there's been several before her, but Lightwork 6 is the first one in this kind of magnetic packaging. I have been a Danessa Myricks fan for a long time. I had the pleasure of meeting her at the makeup show in Atlanta a few years back. And so I love Danessa for her innovation and for her creativity. And I will say that Lightwork 6 is the first palette that really showcases this kind of snap technology she has going on, right? This magnetic snap technology. You see there's a mirror here. And then each of the individual palettes snap apart. And that for me was like the innovation that I needed as a busy girl, as a working girl, okay? I love a palette that snaps apart and gives me what I need. All of these pans are also magnetic and come out. So there's a world in which you just pick your favorite shades and you put your own palette together with this magnetic packaging and you go. And so I love, love, love Lightwork. As you can tell, this right here is the color story that I actually have on my lids now. And Danessa's duochromes are just fantastic, amazing, beautiful, lovely, delicious. And I am obsessed with the glitter and obsessed with the sparkle and obsessed with the duochrome. So I would really say that for me, this Lightwork palette is probably my most used palette of the year. And then this Freedom palette, I just got to play with her. I've swatched these, and this beautiful seafoamy minty green. I'm gonna have so much fun, but I picked up the Freedom palette because it was still in a store near me and I knew the new Lightwork was coming out. So I said, why not just make them a family? Like, let's be real, don't separate the family. Buy the entire family. It's like you don't adopt one kitten and not adopt its brother, okay? So we have the Freedom palette and she's beautiful. She's very springy and I've actually been enjoying this beautiful lilac-y shade as a blush, cool tone blush, girlies. Stand up, okay? But speaking of cool tones, that is why I am excited about Lightwork 7 because like I said, Lightwork 6 definitely a favorite along with the new Freedom palette because I've been enjoying swatching and playing with her. But she was kind of warm with the exception of the blue color story, which I love, by the way. She was kind of warm and she was all shimmers. I love shimmers, but what that meant is that I was always reaching for my Makeup by Mario palette, my neutrals, or my Makeup by Mario original mattes to pair with my Danessa Myricks palette. And if I had any wish when I was crossing my fingers, it was for cool tones and it was for matte shades that could be in the pans for this organizable Freedom palette, right, where we can put them all together, stack them like so. And when I saw Lightwork 7, I screamed, I jumped out of my body because Danessa is always giving us what we want. And so I will be immediately running to get Lightwork 7. I want it, I need it, I have to have it immediately. And so I'm not even going to wait to see if it comes in PR. I'm just going to grab it with my own coins and with my own money, honey, because I need it and I need to touch it and I need to try it. The swatches are yummy and delicious and I'm looking forward to her. So in honor of the new Lightwork 7, I wanted to talk about Lightwork 6 because it truly is one of my faves. As you can see, I'm wearing it now and I wore it out in September. Honestly, wore it out. All right. Next is Makeup by Mario, the Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation. I wasn't a fan of the original Makeup by Mario foundation. It just wasn't for me. It was a little too luminous, and I like a skin-like finish, but a luminous quickly becomes dewy, quickly becomes greasy on me. Like I said, I'm a working girl. I get around in my makeup. I put it on at the top of the day, and she's got to make it through rehearsal. She's got to make it through work. She's got to make it through anything else that I decide to get in. Date night, she has to get through a lot. And so for me, something that starts really dewy is usually not the girl that's going to ride me through the evening in the wee hours. But I was very excited to see that Makeup by Mario was releasing a new foundation that was a natural skin finish, and I love her. I'm wearing her now with the blurring balm powder. Shout out Danessa underneath. And blurring balm powder keeps everything in place regardless, but Makeup by Mario is really showing out. I also love the shades. I have 2 shades. I have 18.5 in and 19C. I am a girl that runs cool to neutral. A foundation will pull very orange on me very quickly, and I never enjoy it. And being a brown skin girl, sometimes people can forget that we are not orange, right? I have rich undertones, and I'm also not strictly yellow or golden. Sometimes we can get away with the yellow or golden, but usually we need a neutral or cool. And Mario really nailed that. So I'm loving this foundation. I have 2 shades of it, and it's quickly becoming my most reached for in my collection. And that's something, because I've got quite a few heavy hitters in my foundation collection. We don't play. We get down. We don't play. All right. What other faves are there that I want to share? This guy, the Numbuzin Skin Softening Serum, the number 3. And you know what? Also, the mask. These 2, okay? If you want soft, even, glowy, dewy skin, and for your skin to just feel good, like, I don't know how to describe it. The brightness and the hydration that I get from these 2 are unmatched. If I'm correct, there is like a fermented, almost like a probiotic, a prebiotic fermented ingredient here, a Bifida ferment. And I've also used it in another Korean product, the Monyo serum, which is really nice with this ingredient. I think it's Bifida. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please don't yell at me. Bifida ferment, whatever she is, whoever she is, she does me right. Okay, I've never used a product with this Bifida that did not get me right. I would love to look more into the science of it. This Tingle Pore mask, though, because this is a number 3, Tingle Pore Softening, she tingles. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. She's minty. She has essential oils. Like, in the same breath that I said to you that I don't like the alcohol-y feeling of On Till Dawn, at the same time, I'm using Miss Tingle Pore, and she does tingle, and sometimes I'm sitting there, teeth just chattering, but I get through it because I like what it does. So if you don't like a minty, cooly, tingly feeling on your face, then maybe Miss Tingle Pore is not for you. But if you can withstand the tingle, I promise you, you will have the prettiest glow ever. Now, obviously, if it's hurting you, itching you, giving you an allergic reaction, don't do it. Don't get on here and say, well, SATAR'RA said withstand the itch. No. Okay? Know your limits as a sensitive skin girl. Okay. Camera fell, y'all. That was dramatic. Next in my favorites is this lip gloss from MAC in Explicit. I'm wearing it now along with gel, which I'll also include in my favorites. This is the Frost lipstick. Gel is like a, here, let me show you. Gel is like a cool, almost gold Frost lipstick. I love her. She's very 90s by herself with chestnut. And then Explicit is almost the opposite. Explicit is very cool toned, and I've been in a cool tone lip era and in a cool tone era in general. So Explicit is gorgeous. She just gives like this very delicate sheen. I don't know if you can see my lips and the way they're looking on camera, but Explicit lip gloss has been giving me all of the frost and shine that I need for a lip combo without being too warm, because I feel like sometimes golds and champagnes can just be a little warm for me. It's not always what I'm looking for. So if you're like me and you've been in the market for a cool toned shimmery gloss, then check out Explicit, because she's literally that girl. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to take it back to Cecred, because girl, the hair and scalp balm, I love, I love, I love, I love. It's minty, it's tingly. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys that I've been digging in her, because I have, and that I'm not just gassing. Okay, I have been digging into her. Can you see that? She's well loved and well used, okay? And when I cut my hair, like I said, I was all bald. I was all scalp. This was right after the eclipse, so maybe the 21st or 22nd. And I was all scalp. I was all bald, and I wanted something that was going to protect my scalp. And to my surprise, not only did this protect, but it felt like it stimulated. It has a cooling kind of mentholy feeling, and it's just delicious. And I didn't feel like I needed to reapply all the time, although I did. I did because I was obsessed with the feeling, but I know I didn't need to, if that makes sense. And I really do feel like my hair has been growing. My hair grows fast anyway. I'm not going to lie. My hair grows fast, but it feels like my scalp has been in a good condition, especially after a shave. Sometimes you get bumps, sometimes you get irritation when you take it close to the skin. And this really just felt like it protected my scalp, kept it hydrated, and I'm definitely going to keep reaching for it in my hair journey as it grows. And that is it for my September favorites. I'm excited for October and what October is going to bring. I have some new goodies. I have some new goodies that I'm going to try in October. So we'll be back in November with October favorites. But yeah, have you tried any of these things that I am in love with? What have you been loving for the month of September? And what are you looking to get into for October and during spooky season? Let me know. And I hope that this was enjoyable for you. And if it was, like and subscribe. I need to start saying that at the beginning. Like and subscribe to my channel so that we can grow our little community here, where we talk about music and we talk about makeup and beauty and we talk about the world and we talk about vibes and we hang out. So please, if those are all things that you like to do, then like, subscribe, and follow me at my channel and on all my socials, because I'm that girl everywhere. Hello, it's at I am SATAR'RA. All right, love you. Bye.